Drag back and heart attack. Folks, you'll probably remember my next guest from it was a hilarious show, Soap, that was on for many years. She's also the star of Who's the Boss? Please give a warm welcome to Katherine Helmond. Welcome. Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
Isn't that nice?
Not bad. Okay, by me, this means I work next year.
That's right, that's right. You're safe. You know,
Yes.
you and I were chatting just briefly as I said hello to you backstage, and you said, oh, Ross, I just don't know about going out because I have never been in a treatment center. I've never been on drugs. I don't have any good things to talk about.
Squaresville, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no coke busts, nothing like that. The same husband for 26 years.
Yeah. So how is it you've never been in trouble?
I don't know. I guess I've been too busy looking for the next job. Because I always have that actor's disease. This is the first time, this hiatus, I have not worked for 6 weeks. It's the first time in 7 years I haven't worked. And I always think, I better take this job. I may never be employed again.
Ooh. Now, do you ever get that feeling that after you have been off for a while that the public might forget who you are?
Oh, I feel every time it's apprentice time all over again.
Really?
I think this is it. I'm finished. You know, I got to go back and start again.
Oh, you know what interests me about your career is that you have, even though you did Soap and Who's the Boss, which would be conventional in some instances,
Yes.
you have pushed the edge of the envelope in some of your other projects.
Yes.
Brazil, you were in Brazil,
Yes.
and Time Bandits,
Yes.
and then in this very odd little movie, Shady.
Yes, really weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Tell the folks a little bit about Shady. And well, the premise is kind of black comedy, isn't it?
Yes, I guess you would say it is black comedy. It's about a young man who can see things in the past and in the future, and he trades that ability for the money for a sex change operation.
Every young boy's dream, isn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
that's so the government gives him the money for that. And as we go along in the movie, I play a lady that's really bonkers. I mean, serious bonkers, not just disturbed. So, she catches him in the kitchen and she gives him an operation for free.
Well, that's a nice goodwill gesture of you, wasn't
Don't
it?
waste the money.
That's right. Now, is there anything in film that you wouldn't do?
Well, yes.
And what?
Well, I think I would not take off my clothes. I think...
Well, now, see, that will surprise me because you have, now, I'm not the only person who will say this, you have a magnificent figure
Thank you.
for any woman. And we saw that in Soap, but you wouldn't do that.
Well, I think, no, you know, you should have a little illusion, little colored lights going, little silk scarves around and everything. I think once it's all bare-bottomed, where can you go from there? I'd rather have a little illusion.
I really think it's worth it sometimes, though, to try.
Well, I've always hoped that I could coast on the acting, that I didn't have to end up T and A, because eventually the T and the A falls down, you know?
That's right. You've been able to do what a lot of actors can't do, and that's cross over from television to film. Why do you think you can do that?
I don't know, maybe it's because I have been a late bloomer. You know, I worked on the stage for so many years, and then I came out to do television, and I thought, well, this was fun. I might do it again sometime. I never dreamed anybody'd give me a second job, and it just worked out that people rather enjoyed my work, and when films came up, they were willing to wait until I had time off to do them.
Oh,
like,
what a perfect situation.
Like the film, you know, Lady in White, and my friend Frank LaLoggia said so. We'll schedule around it. So I've been very fortunate in that respect. I've had people that have waited and worked around my schedules, and I've been very lucky, I think.
Well, you know, you mentioned Lady in White. That's your new project.
Yes.
And we have a clip that we'd like to show people.
Okay.
And this is a very unusual Katherine Helmond, I think we're about to see.
Yes, you'll see glamorous Hollywood.
Yes, here we go.
I do, but they wouldn't let me. What is the good of living when all that you love is gone? Even in death, she couldn't rest. I know. I see her roaming the cliffs at night, searching for her little girl, calling out her name. Alyssa.
Oh. You scared the hell out of me there. So it's a comedy, I'm guessing.
It's a ghost story. Now you know what I look like
Yeah.
in the mornings when I get out of bed. But,
We're going to take a break, but I want to come back and talk a little more.
Okay.
We'll be back more with Katherine Helmond after this.